As the Royals open spring training, an air of excitement surrounds the organization. And for a team that struggled in recent years, this enthusiasm is like a breath of fresh air. It starts at the top with new manager Trey Hillman. His lighthearted attitude has energized a young squad led by a collection of 20-somethings. They're talented, but are they ready? We start swinging away on your Royals Spring Training Special right now. From the Kansas City Royals Spring Training Complex in Surprise, Arizona, here's your host, Joel Goldberg.
Welcome into the Royals Spring Training Special on FSN Kansas City. I'm Joel Goldberg in Surprise, Arizona, and preparations are well underway for the 2008 season. Enthusiasm and excitement are high here in Arizona, thanks in part to new manager Trey Hillman, who has been full of energy from day one, and that was certainly evident on February 14th, the day pitchers and catchers officially took the field.
I was so nervous about wetting my britches. No, I mean, it was fun. I had a good time.
Hillman excited about 2008, but of course, every single team in February is optimistic about their chances. But you've got to like the response so far from Royals players, many of whom showed up early to get in workouts before the reporting date.
Passion, excitement, ready to get going. That's what it tells me. I think they're excited about the 2008 Kansas City Royals and our chances to do something special.
I just think we have a lot of young guys, with this team, and a lot of guys want to get out here early and get a head start.
I don't know what it means. I know it's not a bad thing, and but I'm glad they're here and taking part in workouts, and it just shows that they're energized, and they're expecting to have a good year.
Royals players first talked with Hillman by phone in the offseason. What they saw on the field in Surprise was a young and inspiring manager hungry to win, work, and have fun.
He's always, ready to get going, always, talking loud, telling stories, telling jokes.
We know what he expects. He's let us know. He wants to have fun, but, this is a business, and we're here to win this year and not next year.
Skip's got a lot of enthusiasm, real personable, and he's got fire.
Hillman brought new ideas to spring training, inspired by his 5 years in Japan, including a daily agility routine. His reason? The manager believes Japanese ball players put their American counterparts to shame with their lower body flexibility.
He said we can gripe all we want as long as we do them, so that's about where we're at. They are important, so as long as we just do them and get something out of it, we can whine and cry all we want, he said, so I like that rule.
It is different because you don't, typically we don't do them in baseball, but they're really not that much different as far as what we're getting the body trained to do than you see in football camps.
Another unique concept, pitchers throwing to live hitters on the first day of workouts. What better way to practice pitching than to do so with a body in the batter's box? Sounds logical enough, but it's not standard practice around baseball.
Joel, I really don't care, and I don't mean that to be surly. I don't mean that to try to cause problems with other people that disagree. I just really don't care. I really don't care what other people do. I do not do things that don't make sense.
Bottom line, Hillman won over his new players early on. Now he must prove himself in real games. But for now, as spring training rolls on and the 2008 season awaits, the Royals like their chances to compete this year.
We can go out this year and surprise a lot of people.
In the years past, you always hear we're building for the future. It's going to take a few years. This year, I don't think we're building for the future. I think it's about now and it's about winning.
Coming up on your Kansas City Royals Spring Training Special, we get up close and personal with new manager Trey Hillman. And next, we'll sit down with the Royals Hall of Famer and FSN analyst Frank White.